Okay, so this week we're going to cover two really simple little patterns. One we've probably done before, the other is scallops, little scallops, and finding that it's got a lot of uses. So it's a really simple little design with a lot of uses. So I'm just going to start off here, and you can like mark little divisions if you know how far you want them apart. Or you can use, sometimes with your quilt, you have like little squares or something beside, so you can kind of use those. You can go sort of into the seam and then into the middle of the next one. But it's a really nice little pattern, often inside a block. That's why I'm kind of going around the square here like this. And instead of just doing a straight line around on the inside edge of, say, a little applique block, and after a little while, like, your muscle memory kicks in, so they become a lot more even. So if you had like that was a little block with a little applique thing inside it, there's not a lot of room here in the background to do stuff, but it needs something, and most people would just do a little line around the inside. Something like this is really, really nice. Now another use, and I use this a lot, that's why I put these little squares, so we've got like a frame around our block, and you can do a bigger version, so you can do to fill in the whole of the frame like that. When you get to the corner, I kind of just go out, back into the corner, and then off you go. Now you can keep it just like this, and I often just keep it like that, or you can add little things into it, like you can do a repeat of a smaller one. We could even do, add another one in. But if you're doing something like that, I suggest that you do the big one first and then fill in the shape rather than doing it little and trying to get it bigger and bigger. Now if you want to use scallops to fill in a shape, I'll do it here. A really useful tip is when you get to the end, finish with a half. And then we're all set to go on the next row. So you're going into the middle of the one before. The trick is the half. This is really nice. So it looks like a little clamshell pattern. So that's our little scallops. Again, it's so simple, but it's actually got quite a few little uses, and it just, breaks up that, doing a straight line. There's other options you can do. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is something that we've done probably a lot before, but I wanted to go over it again because it's good practice to be able to do things like this, and that's the little pebble. So the pebble is a circle or circular shape, and then just adding more pebbles in here and just kind of butting them together. So they're touching, don't sort of leave a little gap in between. And just kind of fill in, you can make them little or you can make them big. As I said, try and always, and you can travel around. It is quite concentrating. Think about your boundaries as well as what you're doing when you're filling in. Now, seeing I'm stuck down here, this is a really good one because you can just go through what you've already done to get to your other spot. So it doesn't really matter how many times you go around. I sort of do one for one and then just use the line to travel to the next one. With the little pebbles, they're actually quite nice if you go around a shape on the outside with them. So I'm going to show you this other little trick. And so we're going to do these in a line. So we go around a whole circle and then half a circle to get to the next. So 1 1/2, 1 1/2. So you can travel along like that. Now if you're really fussy and you sort of wanted to make it even, it looks at the moment where you've got 2 rows on one side of the pebble and only 1 on the other. So what you can do is you can go back on the one, where you've just done the 1 row to make it into 2.
It's a figure 8, isn't it?
It is. So with your pebbles, remember you can make them any size, but you really want a nice bubbly texture. So you get that by them being really close together in here. You don't want sort of big gaps in between each one.